Let's begin with the updates coming in from Tamil Nadu, where this shocker that has been reported of a 35-year-old shopkeeper who was arrested back on the 9th of July for allegedly selling banned tobacco products and lodged in Nagarkoil district prison. He apparently died after being brought to the Kanyakumari Government Medical College Hospital, while the doctors declared him dead on arrival. His family, which is now accused as the police of custodial abuse, alleging that the assault led to his death, and also saying that they have staged a protest outside the hospital. Sources say that there were around 19 injury marks that were reported on his body. Now, in this breaking development, what we are getting to know that the mysterious death of 35-year-old Sabari Barman inside the Nagarkoil district prison. Speaking exclusively to Times Now is the Inspector General of Prisons, who has now confirmed that the incident appears to be linked to an internal prison episode and that an investigation is underway. The IG also says that 2 more prison personnel are being questioned, but a total of 3 warders have now been arrested. So this seems to be a development that is now coming in as far as the chief warder and 2 warders who have now been arrested for the death of a remand prisoner in Nagarkoil prison. Let's connect with Dharani on this. So Dharani, what are we now learning as far as this is now being called as a custodial death issue? And police themselves are now taken action against their own.
Well, we got to speak to the IG in connection with this matter, and what the IG tells Times Now is that on the 9th, Sabari Varman got arrested by the Nagarkoil police for possessing and selling illegal tobacco products. So on the night of the 12th of July, that is 3 or 4 days later, an altercation broke out inside the Nagarkoil district jail, and during that altercation, Sabari Varman was subjected to physical assault by a few prison personnel, is what the IG tells at this point in time. And we're also given to understand that 3 police personnel, they've got suspended so far in connection with this death. In fact, and all the 3 of them, they've also been arrested by the police department. These 3 wardens are identified as Jagan, Suresh and Shiv Kumar. So they were deployed on duty in the Nagarkoil district jail on that day of the incident. And now all 3 of them, they've been arrested by the police, and they've also been placed under suspension by the police department, and further investigation is currently underway. And we're also given to understand through sources that in the post-mortem report of Sabari Varman, 19 injuries are seen all over his body. So, when he was taken into judicial custody on the 9th of July, he was in a good condition. His health was in a good condition, and there were no visible injury marks. But on the 12th of July, post the incident inside the prison premise, 19 injury marks were seen on his body, and this itself is a proof that he got severely injured due to the physical altercation that broke out inside the Nagarkoil district jail. So now further investigations are currently underway. We have to wait and see how the government is going to respond to this particular incident. But so far the TVK government remains silent on this matter. We've only been able to get a clarification from the police department, that is the IG. The opposition meanwhile is coming down heavily on the TVK Sarkar, questioning the custodial violence inside the Nagarkoil district jail. That has now become a huge controversy in the state.
All right, that seems to be creating a controversy on part of the opposition. Exactly now they are asking and seeking for justice as the case that has sparked a political row with the opposition parties, also including that the DMK has been criticizing the state government over the alleged case of custodial death. Let's in the meantime put out exactly what they are saying, because the political heat over the custodial death of the 35-year-old man has intensified, with the opposition stepping up its attack on the current TVK government, with the DMK now alleging that police brutality led to the death of the specially abled youth and has now demanded accountability. Senior DMK leaders are also calling on the TVK government to take responsibility, asking the Chief Minister, who directly oversees the police department, to clarify. Let's in the meantime exactly talk about what the opposition leaders have been saying, because they are of the opinion with this political heat now seems to be now rising. And of course, when we talk about what has been happening in this particular incident, let's also talk about what the Tamil Nadu government has been doing. Because the state government, which has introduced a WhatsApp number to actually report government employees who are demanding bribes from general public. Now, the public can send a WhatsApp message to a certain number, which is now being putting out on your screens, which is around 9498180936. And the Chief Secretary has now come out to issue this circular instructing all government department heads and collectors to ensure ensure that there is anti-bribery notice board that are displayed prominently in all of the government offices and public places as well. Let's connect with Dharani on this. So Dharani, big decision that has been taken by the Vijay government. What exactly is now opening up as far as this portal is concerned so that people directly now can report corruption?
Well, we've seen Chief Minister Vijay time and again speak about how he wants to run a transparent government, how he wants to run a non-corrupt government. And now, as I know, one of the measures to implement this vision of Chief Minister Vijay, the state government has introduced a WhatsApp number. So this number, as you told, is 9498180936. So if any government official is demanding a bribe from a common man for any government service, the public can directly register their complaint to this particular WhatsApp number. They can send a WhatsApp message to this number, and the government officials, they will look into it, and the concerned government authority, whoever demanded a bribe, they'll be facing an action, is what the government has told at this point in time. And in fact, we're also given to understand that Chief Secretary Sai Kumar has written to all the department heads and also to all the collectors that a notice displaying this number should be put out in all the district collectorates and across all the public places, so that the public become aware of this number and that this number is being familiarized among the public. Only if the public are being familiarized with this number, they can contact this number and they can register their grievances. So the first step for the government is to familiarize this WhatsApp number among the public, and for that notices will be put out in all public places and government offices, and the public can register their grievance related to corruption to this particular WhatsApp number. If any government official is demanding a bribe from them, however small that amount might be, they can send a WhatsApp message regarding that with all the details to this WhatsApp number, and the government will look into the complaint, and if the complaint is found to be genuine, the concerned official who demanded the bribe, they will be facing disciplinary action.
So this open portal, especially when it comes to government offices and public places, this number that has been put out, and of course when it has been asked to be displayed prominently in all government offices to report if there are any said cases of corruption. But please to stay on with us, Dharani, because as the Chief Minister starts with his anti-graft helpline, now, there has been a sensational charge that has now been leveled by the BJP against the TVK. Now, BJP is of the opinion to say and allege that the TVK functionary received a bribe. BJP is now taking up this charge against the TVK, saying that the party functionary took a bribe of approximately 1.3 lakh rupees, and the TVK now is indulging in politics of loot. That seems to be a big charge that is now coming in from the BJP side. So, Dharani, help us understand, because that will put the TVK in a fix. If a TVK functionary is caught taking a bribe, what is the context that the BJP is now leveling this allegation?
While on one hand, the TVK government has launched a WhatsApp number to report corrupt officials. On the other hand, there is an allegation coming in from the BJP at this point in time. The BJP says that a TVK functionary from Chengalpattu, identified as Veera, he received a bribe of rupees 1.3 lakhs from a government contractor, is what the allegation is coming in from the BJP at this point in time. And in fact, there is a tweet from BJP leader Avinosh P. Selvam, in which he says that the TVK talks a lot about a transparent government. They talk a lot about a non-corrupt government, and they call themselves the pure force of Tamil Nadu. But in reality, the TVK is only looting the people, especially the TVK functionaries across the state. They are taking the law into their own hands, and they are looting the public money from government contractors, is what the BJP is alleging. So far, the TVK has not reacted to this particular allegation yet, but definitely on the same day when the Chief Minister launched a WhatsApp number to report corrupt officials, his own functionary is now being alleged of looting public money amounting to 1.3 lakhs. So now the TVK definitely has some answering to do. Let's wait and see how the TVK is going to justify their own functionary, or if at all any action is going to be taken against this functionary if his crime is proven.
Right, but has that been identified on part of, if there is investigation that needs to be launched in this case to actually identify if a bribe indeed has been taken up or has been accepted?
Well, what we are learning through Chengalpet Police Department is that there is a viral video that's being circulated in social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. And in this viral video, of course, it looks like the TVK functionary is demanding a bribe from a government contractor. But so far this TVK functionary has not been taken into questioning, or he's not been arrested by the Chengalpet police yet. But the police have in fact acknowledged the presence of this viral video on social media platforms. And when we tried getting in touch with a few police personnel, they told us that they've acknowledged the video and they are going to launch an investigation into this video very soon. But so far this particular functionary Veera, he has neither been arrested by the police, or he has neither been called into questioning by the police. And as far as the TVK as a political party is concerned, TVK has also not taken any disciplinary action against this particular functionary. So for now, what we can say is that there is a viral video and the police have acknowledged.
So let me take that question with Mr. Tirupati of the BJP. Sir, good afternoon. Now this purported video and the BJP allegation is serious. Just now we were talking about this anti-corruption WhatsApp helpline number that has been launched by the TVK government. And this is a serious allegation of a TVK functionary accepting a bribe that has been raised by the BJP, sir.
Yeah, this is something, what these people have been doing, and but they claim they are very pure, but they have shown that they are also impure. And you see, even in small things like, this kind of small contracts these people take. So the corruption is even at the lowest level in the TVK, and Mr. Vijay claims that he is for a corruptless governance. It is not so. So now he has to come out openly and say that what action he is going to take against this person legally and also within the party.
Well, that is something that is yet to come up, sir. We are awaiting if a reaction comes in from the TVK side on this. But this is explosive. Thank you very much, Mr. Tirupati, for your point of view. Yeah. Of course, on the same day that we are now looking at the TVK government now launching a WhatsApp number, a helpline number for the people to, report cases of corruption. This seems to be a big allegation on part of the BJP that is now being leveled on part of a TVK functionary allegedly accepting a bribe.